Capitalism is a system that most of the world uses today, but many people believe it cannot last forever. They think it will collapse one day, maybe not tomorrow, but soon enough. To understand this idea, we need to look at how capitalism works and why people are starting to question it more than ever before. Capitalism is based on private ownership, profit, and competition. People start businesses, produce goods, and sell services to make money. In theory, this creates innovation, jobs, and growth. But in reality, it also creates serious problems that are becoming harder to ignore. One of the biggest problems is inequality. In a capitalist system, wealth does not spread evenly. A small group of people becomes extremely rich, while millions struggle to survive. This gap keeps growing every year. The rich invest their money and earn even more, while the poor often live paycheck to paycheck. Over time, this creates frustration, anger, and a feeling that the system is unfair. When too many people feel left behind, they begin to lose trust in the system itself. Another issue is that capitalism depends on endless growth. Companies must keep growing, selling more, and making higher profits every year. But the world has limited resources. There's only so much land, water, and raw materials. When companies push for constant growth, they often overuse these resources. This leads to environmental damage like pollution, deforestation, and climate change. These problems are not small anymore. They are global and dangerous. As the environment gets worse, people start asking if a system based on endless growth can really survive on a finite planet. Jobs are also changing in a way that threatens capitalism. Technology and automation are replacing human workers in many industries. Machines and artificial intelligence can do tasks faster and cheaper than people. While this increases profits for companies, it also means fewer jobs for workers. If people do not have jobs, they do not have money to spend. And if people do not spend money, businesses cannot make profits. This creates a serious problem at the heart of capitalism. It depends on consumers, but it is also removing their ability to consume. This contradiction could lead to instability and collapse. Debt is another warning sign. Governments, companies, and individuals are all taking on more and more debt. People borrow money to buy homes, pay for education, and cover daily expenses. Governments borrow to fund projects and support their economies. While debt can help in the short term, too much of it becomes dangerous. If people cannot repay their loans, the financial system becomes unstable. We have already seen this happen in past financial crises. Each time, the system is patched up, but the underlying problems remain. Many experts believe that another, bigger crisis is coming, and it could shake capitalism to its core. Another reason people think capitalism may collapse is because it often puts profit above human needs. For example, healthcare, education, and housing are treated as businesses instead of basic rights. This means that people who cannot afford these things suffer, even if the resources exist. When people see empty houses while others are homeless, or expensive medicine while patients cannot afford treatment, they begin to question the fairness of the system. Over time, this loss of trust can weaken the entire structure. Social unrest is also increasing around the world. Protests, strikes, and movement are becoming more common. People are demanding better wages, fair treatment, and more control over their lives. These movements show that many people are not satisfied with how capitalism is working. If governments fail to respond to these demands, tensions can rise even further. History shows that when inequality and dissatisfaction reach a certain level, big changes often follow. Sometimes these changes are peaceful, but sometimes they are not. Globalization, which was once seen as a strength of capitalism, is now creating new challenges. Companies move their operations to countries where labor is cheaper. This helps them reduce costs and increase profits, but it can hurt workers in other countries who lose their jobs. It also creates a race to the bottom, where countries compete by lowering wages and standards. This benefits companies but not workers. As a result, many people feel that the system is not working for them anymore. Another important point is that capitalism encourages consumerism. People are pushed to buy more and more things, often things they do not really need. Advertising plays a big role in this. It creates desires and makes people feel that happiness comes from buying products. But this kind of lifestyle is not sustainable. It leads to waste, environmental damage, and personal debt. Many people are starting to reject this way of living and are looking for alternatives that focus on well-being instead of endless consumption. The political system is also affected by capitalism. In many countries, wealthy individuals and large corporations have a strong influence on politics. They can fund campaigns, lobby for laws, and shape policies in their favor. This can lead to decisions that benefit the rich while ignoring the needs of the majority. When people see that their voices are not being heard, they may lose faith in both the economic and political systems. This can lead to instability and calls for major change. Some people believe that capitalism will not collapse suddenly but will slowly transform into something else. New ideas like universal basic income, cooperative businesses, and stronger social safety nets are being discussed more widely. These ideas aim to reduce inequality and make the system more fair. Others believe that a completely new system will replace capitalism, one that focuses more on equality, sustainability, and human well-being. It is also possible that capitalism will adapt and survive. It has changed many times in the past. Governments can introduce regulations, taxes, and policies to reduce its negative effects. For example, they can invest in public services, protect workers' rights, and take action against environmental damage. These changes can make capitalism more balanced and stable. However, whether these efforts will be enough is still uncertain. The speed of current challenges may be faster than the system's ability to adapt. Young people, in particular, are questioning capitalism more than previous generations. They are growing up in a world with high living costs, job insecurity, and environmental crises. Many of them feel that the promises of capitalism are not being fulfilled. They are more open to new ideas and different ways of organizing society. This shift in mindset could play a big role in shaping the future. If enough people demand change, leaders may be forced to respond. In the end, the idea that capitalism will collapse soon is not certain, but it is based on real concerns. Rising inequality, environmental damage, job loss due to technology, growing debt, and social unrest are all serious issues. These problems are connected and can reinforce each other. If they are not addressed, they could weaken the system over time. Whether capitalism collapses or evolves into something new will depend on how societies respond to these challenges. The future is not fixed. It will be shaped by the choices people make, the policies governments adopt, and the values that societies choose to follow.